Glenn, and welcome back to another police chase. But right now, you might be able to see the cops are right here, and I'm paused because right now I have my foot on the clutch in reverse, so don't really have enough time to do much of an intro. So let's just get into it. Now, if you read the title, like most of you should, Crank, I'm in basically what's BeamNG's version of the Mazda a Mimata. Now this thing could take off. It has a damaged tire. Very nice. I gotta reset immediately. But the waypoint is same as usual to that radio tower. But in what is kind of my dream car, I'll explain that in a minute when I don't think my steering is damaged. Reset camera. Oh, hi, Copper. I did a launch in second. And pull, go left. Steering is very interesting. Now, I'm a bad driver. Hey, well, at least I got the parking job to get insurance from the policeman. But in real life, so this car, the Hirochi CCF, is replicating a Mazda ND Miata, which the ND is their current generation of is Mazda's current generation of Miata, which came out I think already like 10 some odd years ago. So it's already a fairly old car when it comes to most people's standards. So, am I spotted? Yep. Bye-bye, coppers. Now, in real life, the Miata, at least the NA, the first gen Miata, the one that I wouldn't mind getting my hands on, is from, I think, 1995. But that NA Miata, and actually most Miatas, including the NB and the NC, I believe, have a manual 5-speed transmission. But this one has a 6-speed, which is obviously slightly different. J-turn. Handbrake. This traction control, even though it says I've turned it off, it's like a realistic... It's like an actual car where even though it says you've turned TC off, it's still actually on, just a little bit. But yeah, this version of the Miata has, I believe, 6 gears, which is a usual gearing for a manual car. 5 to 6 gears. Now, like the Miata, like the new Miata, if you want most of the tech features, but you still want the more raw driving style of older cars, the Miata is basically the way to go because it weighs under a ton. I think it only weighs like 700, 800, 900 kilos, which for a car nowadays is pretty freaking light. Now as you can see, this one has the ragtop, or is the convertible version. But as you'll see here in a minute, it is limited in top speed at around 209, 2010. So, oh, why did it say 4th? I put it into 6th. Oh no. Dump the clutch. Hello, policeman. Now, like most new cars, and if you saw Carmighty's Get Real, his newish series that he hasn't continued in like a year, he rented out a Miata for like a vacation to compare it to this CCF, which is what this mod is called. And like the last police chase with the F4, with the Carbon Works F4, I'll be leaving it in the description if you want to check it out. Including its add-on pack, the Procyon Vila, something like that. I don't actually remember, but I think I'll remove the top speed limiter, since it is obviously limiting my top speed, and I think I'll actually do that now. Why is my map so tiny? Hold on. Gotta get some stuff sorted out real quick. Okay, so I have the stuff ready. I removed the top speed limiter, and gonna quickly turn off the traction control. Whoa, steering. Now, the nice thing about this mod, I don't think it's made by Lucas BE, but it's a really high quality mod, one of the highest in Beam. I think my steering's already broken. Like depending on who it is, some will say that this is above dev quality, which definitely says something about the mod creator. I'll put their name up here, because right now I can't remember it. I don't think it's Lucas BE. I think it's some other person. And if I get this done quick enough, I'll check out the Procyon Vela, which is kind of like an add-on pack made by the same creator that kind of luxuryifies it, I guess. I don't know. I haven't actually used the Vela yet. Now, there is one very large difference, very big difference from this car that I wanted first to the real life ND Miata, which is the engine arrangement. In real life, it is a sky acting V or D. Basically, Mazda's inline 4. That's actually for a lot of their cars. The Miata, the CX-5, and others. But with the CCF, it is a flat 4 engine that you'd probably see out of a Toyota GR/GT87, or the Subaru BRZ or Z, depending on where you're from. This is really fast. Oh! I wanted to go up to 5th. I was a complete idiot and shifted down into 3rd. I may have just totaled it. Oi. Now I can't see out of the front. Hi, policeman. Oh, go, 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 go. Floor it, floor it. I'm already flooring it. The rear tires are probably completely destroyed. So yeah, this is the perfect example. That engine that's in the front is a flat 4 engine that you see, like I said, out of a GR/GT86, as well as the Subaru BRZ. Turn. The steering is very weird, probably considering it's broken. Turn. I do believe that's 6th. Launching it, clutch dumping it from 6th, I don't think is going to be very good. Whoa! One thing that I have heard, at least with Mighty's review, or like, not review necessarily, but comparing this car to the real life ND, is that, like most modern cars, it flips. Oh, the entire roof just crumpled in on itself. But like most modern cars, the oversteering, yes, the power steering, because it's electric, they always overdo it, even in cars like this. Mind you, at least right now, even with a Logitech G923, I'm actually getting a decent amount of information through the wheel. Although there are some weird spots where it's like I feel like I'm getting oversteer, but I'm not. Either I'm already like beyond the point of recovering, or I've just feels like there's more than there actually is. Like, it's hard to tell at a certain like degree of angle of oversteer that it's hard to tell to do more or less counter steering and just let the car sort itself out. But I will say, I have driven a 2018 Rogue, like Nissan Rogue, which I have not crashed, certainly not like this, or at all, but it has electric power steering, and I do personally think that the power steering is a little bit overdone. Like, say, I'm going around this corner. I'm like 90 degrees of rotation on the wheel. Like, in her car, her being my mom, it feels like it's on the brink of understeer. Like, it feels like the wheels are starting to scrub just a little bit, or like it's starting to understeer, which I don't think it really is. It's just because the way that the power steering's made. And even in the summer, well, it's not even summer yet. It's like, even in dry, warm-ish weather, well, mind you, the only time I've ever taken it, like driven it, is on gravel, so that obviously makes a fairly large difference. But the power steering is overdone, and also the brake boosting, but we had to bleed the brakes, and I think it's gotten maybe just mildly worse. Like, you have to go pretty far to the floor for it to actually have like notably good brake performance, which I'm not sure how much it weighs. I'm guessing around either a few thousand pounds, or like maybe like 1.5 kilos, so like 1.5 tons or something. I'm not sure. But for a car like that, like the Rogue, it actually doesn't handle half bad. Now, I have recently, like just around the yard where I live, I've taken a 2003 F250 with hydraulic power steering. And this comp is getting pretty close. Oh, he has died. He has very much died. Anyway, going back to the F250, now, mind you, it's a V8, which obviously the throttle is different. Wait, I thought I took out the top speed thing, but I had to reload the configuration, so no, I guess I didn't. Brake here. Gear! Please be the right gear. Mostly is. But the steering in that F250, I'm kind of going all over the place here, but the steering in that F250 felt much better and much more to what I'm used to when it comes to like force feedback. Like, yeah, it's power steering. The steering's not going to be that heavy to begin with, but it's like the right amount. And like, say you're coming out of a turn and you just let the wheel go, it actually mostly straightens itself out, which I do like, and it gives you a lot more to work with when it comes to driving it. Like, to actually feel what the car's doing. Now, there have, like what Mighty was saying when it comes to hydraulic versus electric power steering, it's a lot easier to overdo electric power steering than hydraulic. Hydraulic, yes, it can be overdone, but it's a lot harder to do than an electric power steering. And since everybody likes driving cars so easy now, um, there's no, like, it's okay to have that light power steering now, which I personally am not a fan of. I have got to take out that top speed limiter again. If, more like when I end up getting a car, I would like it to be a car that I would pick out. Like, something reasonable, like an NA Miata. If you can find one stock in okay condition, they're not insanely expensive. Like, they're not cheap, but they're still not as expensive. It doesn't come with all the new tech stuff that I really don't want in a car. Like, say, if I want to listen to my music in a car that old, that has CDs, and stuff even older that has, like, cassettes, I will just find somewhere, some way, to put a music playlist together and put it on a CD. Now, unlike what Bringus Studio says, optical media is not bad. Most of the time. It can be very touchy, but it ain't that bad. Like, I will take having no screen and having to burn C oversteer. I will take having to burn CDs for an older car rather than to pay like $20,000 just to get a new car that has a USB stick. Like, even if I have to, I'll get earbuds and I'll just put a playlist on my phone and listen to. I think I'm dead, and I think they're dragging me along. Okay, that is a flip. No, 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 no. Come on, I'm on street tires. I should be able to do this with minimal effort. Come on. Get up to the top. If I can get up to the top, even though if the police ram into me, I count this as a win. Holy crap. I am sweaty. The sun is genuinely bright here. Come on, get there before the policemen catch up to me. Just get around this corner. Whoo hoo hoo. Okay, let's go. Okay. Anyway, I have evaded them. Let's freaking go. Anyway, hope you guys liked that video. If you did, as usual, smash like, subscribe. See y'all next time. Battlebox out. I can't see where I'm going. Oh, just off the cliff, as per usual. Okay, big flip, big flip. Land on the wheels. Everything is bronic. Well, my wheel's missing. Gotta take it to the shops, or or just scrap it. Anyway, hope you guys liked that. If you did, smash like, subscribe, give me my mouse, and see y'all next time. Battlebox out. That didn't do what I wanted to do. Anyway, bye.